1 month, one objective: to become a perfect LEGO animator. Over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be animating different characters so that I can become as versatile as possible. The first week I'll be animating the tiger, then the minifigure, STICC, and finally with random characters. Let's get right into it, starting off with the tiger. Right, week 1, the Majestic tiger. Now, I chose the set for no reason in particular, apart from, of course, the amazing movement on this guy. He has 26 individual hinge pieces, which means that he has quite a lot of movability. Now, I don't want to spend much time explaining this, so let's cut to the fun stuff. Montage time. I dedicated the first 3 days to really capture the expression on this tiger, and I feel like I did it fairly well. However, on day 4, I started trying to do some walking. Now, this was not very easy, to say the least. I ended up coming up with a cool idea, which would be to just cut off the feet, because that was what was causing me lots of the issues. For the last few days, I worked on a comedy skit using the tiger, which will be on my STICC TV channel. Here's a clip of it now, and that makes me angry. And that was it for week 1. On to week 2. Now back to something that I believe everyone should be familiar with: the classic LEGO minifigure. I've obviously been animating LEGO minifigures for over a year now, so in the first few days I managed to get out quite a few different acrobatics tests. However, on day 4 I decided I wanted to do something different, so I made a multiplane camera system and I tried it out. I would say the results were fairly good. However, I decided to move on to some 8 FPS fighting animation, and I even incorporated some BrickFilm motion blur, which I think works really well.
I'm really doing this myself, don't need nobody, don't need help, buddy. You ain't been through hell and back, it's funny, you ain't dealt with that. You acting up on every track, you lying, you ain't selling that. You pretty good at acting, man, you should get an award for that.
I then decided to put all of these new techniques into practice by recreating my first proper LEGO animation, which was released just over a year ago now. And, well, here it is.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make it, and I'll do it 'cause it's what I wanna.
Right, so this week was STICC. Now, the other video I made on this character did a lot better than my normal videos, so yeah. I've obviously already made a video on this character before, but I'll go over his statistics again. He is 15 bricks tall, which is pretty big in comparison to all the other things which I usually animate with. He has 14 points of articulation, which is really useful as you can get lots of emotion out of him. I've actually been making a whole series with this character, so I'm fairly confident with him at this point, but this series at no point involved anything to do with jumping. So, here is STICC doing some jumps. He then went to the gym and did some push-ups and things, and that was it for STICC. I then moved on to his STICC dog, which I've never actually shown on camera before. I started out with some walking tests, which was pretty hard, but nothing will ever compare to that tiger. That was hard. The legs had to follow a certain pattern, which took me a while to get used to, but after studying my own dog for a bit, I think I've got it quite well. So I couldn't actually be bothered to make a film for this week, so I'm just going to show you one of the STICC Season 1 episodes and pretend I made it for this video. Right, the final week, the home stretch if you will. The week where I get random LEGO things and try and make them move. I started off with some General Grievous stuff, but didn't work so well, so I moved back to some smaller things, which worked fairly nicely. I then got out my Micky Steamboat, and I tried playing around with that, and it was pretty fun. I even made a short film with it. Hey, remember that multiplane camera system I used in the minifigure section? Well, I used that again, but to do some other stuff with LEGO brick animation. Oh, look, it's a dog. Woof. Now by this point, the 4th week was almost over. So, what will be my final shot? Well, I thought I should deliver one special message to everyone that's made it all the way to the end of this video. Here it is.